Live?
We're live, man.
Live?
It's
There we
morning.
go. Day two?
It's a Friday with no news. The most exciting day.
Did you ever look and see what actually happened last night with that dump? What caused it? I never looked. My guess is something Trump.
Last night we had a 214-point dump
How many hours ago was that?
in
13.
an hour 45 minutes into Asian session.
Right here. Trump says we're just gonna say all of the remaining countries are going to pay 20% or 15%. And then he also says or Trump's gonna impose 35% tariffs on goods from Canada. Oh, there we go. Good for us, eh? Right in Canada.
Yeah. So generally, when you have Asian session take out the drawn liquidity, which at that time was the relative equal lows, you get this chop. We've been in this chop for, well, pretty much all of the sessions except for Asia session. Right at London session, we came in to put this S&T in at the lows. ES taking the low, and NQ did not. If I go to the 4 hour here, quickly, because open is happening. The 4 hour structure is generally more bearish. I don't like this low. We traded into the 4 hour, but then this low delivers the manipulation leg. This takes this high. We kind of consolidate, form this new S&T here after manipulating this, and then get the 4 hour order block there. We're holding it currently. So now I'm kind of watching this hourly gap. I know that's in 30 minutes, but if we're closing through this up here, then I'm gonna draw to these highs. Whereas a swift rejection of that as a internal manipulation, although this is quite high, then I can see lower on my higher time frame objectives, which would be this 4 hour sell side into the 4 hour fair value gap. This is the current weekly low sell side from Monday, and then from there, I'll take you to the weekly. It's clear. Weekly, we're all above all-time highs here. We've got this weekly imbalance. So I can kind of frame, since that we've taken this previous candle's high, an internal move imbalance right there would be something I could look at. So yeah, for the 1 minute we go. Holy. I think leaving these highs here is not structured, right? That's why I allow for the inversion of this hourly here. Why is it gone?
Okay, so we SMT'd that 50-minute swing high up in the premium half of the hourly SIBI. Since all of the indexes took that internal high, can't use that for SMT. But we did SMT that 50-minute swing high, so I'll consider that. I'd probably wait for like a 5-minute change in state or like that 15-minute inversion. But it does feel like we've just like you get a slight retracement, you expand a little bit, slight retracement, expand, but doesn't always just keep doing that. I'd almost prefer if this hourly actually got inversed. I think it'd present a better opportunity.
Just because of the S&T at those lows,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just there's more.
I don't immediately flip because this is very intriguing to see the short side of this.
Yeah,
Because you do like technically get really close to like a good level on those lows there. And I think taking those lows out in Asian session would want to, I think definitely refer back to them. But
well, just looking at the reaction on ES and YM.
yeah, well,
Like
look at that. That's a good reaction. And then if you look at ES on the 4 hour, look at that kind of the consolidation delivering from that imbalance there. The fake low week, in my opinion. We rally, do the manipulation there, internal manipulation, 4-hour inverse then delivers this breaker, and now we're kind of trading back into it. So right now we're at like a turning point. So we'll see. And yeah, I don't want to just willy-nilly long. If we close above this and bounce, that is not a good long for me. It's a very aggressive inverse play. If you took every inverse, maybe you'd be taking this, but no.
Well, I mean, there's times where I don't hesitate to trade against a hard time frame gap, but today's just not one of those times because the confidence is not there. It's not super clear at the moment. So just gotta wait for something to stand out.
So this 4-hour candle, we've got a large 4-hour wick here. This 4-hour candle is closing below the midpoint of the wick, and there's an order block here overlapped with it as well. So if we're holding this, and this is the highest that this candle goes, then we sell off. That's good. But if we don't, then I'm just looking at this higher time frame consolidation and being like, yeah, we're just doing another bit of the consolidation. We're not going to get anything clean, and we're not this week, maybe next week, and we're definitely not trading to here. And then opposing my idea too, if we get the 4-hour change in state up there, we close here, validating it there off the SMT and the relative equal low sweep, then these equal highs I'll look at. This is the midpoint of the opening range gap. Oh, I can just show you. If I were to go to the regular trading hours and mark out the gap from there, the close to the open there, pretty much got the midpoint right there. I've just got it as a indicator that tracks it. It's off by a minute. Oh, because it goes off of that, not the open. Okay. But yeah.
Yeah, we inversed that gap right at 9:30, and then we held the first presenter for value gap as well.
I'd almost like it.
Didn't tap into the order block, but close.
I want more, a little bit more confirmation there on that short. I don't know if I'd be taking that 1 minute.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that either.
That's too.
But this 5-minute inversion, on the other hand,
I like the break even here is good too. Right, those relative equal lows. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
We
for
traded
5 minutes.
into the 4-hour order block as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is if we're trading up here and that's the high of the 4-hour candle here, and the rest of it's following through, that looks really good for kind of clearing out this consolidation because we're pretty much stuck in it right now.
Yep.
We might be out of luck with a fill if we're taking the 5-minute inversion.
Yeah, I'm just looking at other time frames right now. That 2-minute change in state doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
1 minute change in state.
See here. The risk is not that good.
I mean, I'm gonna probably run this to that low from July 7th. Actually, I might just run it to London's low or Asia's low.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I feel like we might be left out here if we're.
Well, I hopped in on that retracement to the 1 minute change in state.
Yeah, I was doing my sizing and I never got in there.
I did. Yeah, I did pretty much full size.
You use 7?
No, I did 4. 7. Where did you get 7 from?
3.5 times 2.
I forgot it's Fullport Friday.
It's Fullport Friday.
That's right.
Okay. Um, whatever. I'm fine not having that
I mean,
fill.
yeah, the risk isn't ideal. I'm hoping that we get this 50-minute inversion and then offer some sort of continuation framework that I can look to add and trail.
You know what? I wanted an SMT here. Those highs. Never got one.
It was one of this high over here, the 340 buy side inside the imbalance.
With YM?
No, with ES
Okay, yeah.
and with IM, but
Yeah.
okay, there's a 5-minute inversion.
What I look at is we're still holding this 15-minute.
Yeah.
And I know it's just because it's in my opinion, a less probable thing. Let's see here.
Yeah, that 50-minute inversion would be ideal.
Yeah.
YM is melting almost at the sell side already. ES is making its way through.
I'd almost want the 15.
Yeah.
I don't know actually.
Well, I mean, that would be ideal.
It's tricky to.
I mean, that closes in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So pretty much if this candle's trading into this imbalance and then selling off
Like
there.
if we inverse on this candle, like that'd be good. I'd probably reduce my risk a little bit, trail it to probably above the 936 high. Currently above the high inside the first presenter for value gap. Break even level is going to be when either YM takes the sell side or ES takes the sell side. And then I'll take profit. Since I don't think we're going to reverse off that SMT, that once YM takes it, I will wait till NQ takes the sell side to take profit. If we don't inverse the gap, the 50-minute, I'd at least want to see the 50-minute change in state. If neither happen,
I'm kind of waiting. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not in that yet.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a huge fan of it if we don't get the change in state on the 15.
On choppy days, I don't like trading if it's starting to look like something that could be a double purge profile, where you're in the consolidation, you take the high, you take the low, and then from there it's the. So I'm watching. I want to see. I could be wrong, and I'd be fine with being wrong there, waiting for the more confirmation.
KYM is continuing to follow through. Almost took the sell side.
Got that 3-minute fair value gap traded
like
to.
3 ticks away.
3-minute fair value gap traded to on.
Yeah, YM got 3 ticks away from the sell side.
Yeah. We get this 15-minute close in a minute.
Yep.
Honestly, it's looking like a breakaway gap. But
Well, yeah, and the one thing with super small, like this 50-minute gap that we have right here, that's 6 points.
Yeah.
Usually when you have those small gaps, you just get like a quicker tracement into it, and then that's it. Like you don't get any like internal usually. I do want to see it better close below. 30 seconds to close below. Twenty seconds.
What? We got 9.
9 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I looked at it 20 seconds ago and then I didn't say anything. Okay, there's a close. Should start to melt. I reduced my risk to the breaker high on the 15 minute. So basically just above the 5 minute inversion candle. YM took the sell side. Actually, I'm gonna go break even.
Break even's up at the imbalance.
My break even's at
5-minute imbalance, right?
Yeah, just below it.
I'll look for something out of that 5-minute.
Yeah.
I'm still not in.
If there's
I've held the
internal,
ground.
if it retraces all the way back up there and gets internal, I'll look to just re-enter. Because I don't really want to see that deep retracement when you have this 15-minute inversion here. I just want to see a shallow
Oh yeah.
retracement and then continuation. But we've been kind of failing to displace.
I just don't like the risk.
Yeah, the risk was pretty big. Like
And-
it requires a pretty big move to even
Entering right
look at.
now, I don't know.
Yeah, no, don't. I wouldn't do that.
Even entering up there, which is like I couldn't really get a fill unless I'm doing the 3-minute. The tap of that 3-minute. But I'd have to hold it to the weekly sell side with a like it's not a bad trade, but I was thinking until we traded to this imbalance, and if I went to break even prematurely, I'd be stopped at a break even anyway. So
Yeah.
everything else is melting though. Yes, YM. They've taken this out almost. They've taken this flow out. There's a little bit of an S&T there.
Yeah. You just always seem
This-
to pick
this
the
doesn't-
strongest one, eh?
Yeah, this this up move. I wouldn't be flipping bias until it's getting above here and closing above the hourly to confirm it on a higher time frame.
We traded into the 5-minute and 15-minute change in state right there.
I almost want the 5-minute fair value get tapped. The BPR, pretty much.
Yep.
But I'm not entering on the tap of because we've taken the sell side to have this SMT here.
Yeah.
This is like it's deciding. It's the break even right there.
Yeah, so we just reached into that gap. I will look to re-enter with better risk. In case this SMT holds, I don't want to be in. Meanwhile, still has bearish targets, so not flipping bullish immediately. We are inversing that 5-minute. Good thing went to break even. It was a good break even. So SMT with pre-market lows. Inversing the 5-minute. Potential hourly inversion here in 12 minutes. You did anything yet? We are pumping off the S&P. Yeah, that was a good break even.
All right. Let's see. That was an example of the importance of break evens and understanding
Well, because you think about it, it's like
where
it
you
should
could
expand.
reverse.
If it doesn't expand and it gets a deep retracement, I'd rather just be at a break even and then look for a re-entry after with more confirmation than be holding off of like
Yeah.
hopes and dreams.
Yeah, that's fair. Another SMT at those lows.
Well, because the hourly was printing a doji when I got stopped at break even. I was like, it doesn't look ideal for shorts. Now we have SMT at the lows again.
But longing right now feels bad risk, but I would put my stop loss there.
Yeah, 5 minute change in state.
And I like those equal highs. Still like those equal highs at Asia's high.
Yep. I'm gonna wait till 10 a.m. though, and I'm look to frame a continuation.
So I have to drop into there, or even into like the midpoint of that right there. Let's see this.
I mean, that tap of the 5 minute change in state might be the entry. I'm hoping it doesn't just expand super aggressively off that, but it looks like it might be one of those times.
You got to adapt.
I do want to see that hourly inverse though, so I'm not gonna take that. However, if we get a retracement into like a 1 minute gap or something, like a decent retracement, and then get the closure above the hourly gap, I'll probably just take that, and then just expect 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock just to expand.
We were in this macro window too, the 950 to 1010. Mark it up. Okay, trade to this 1 minute imbalance right there. And expansion would be good. I don't. I mean, the only way I'd see us leaving that is just because we're keying off that 5 minute right there in this candle.
Yeah, I mean this will. The risk isn't super great. I mean, you could just put your stop loss at the bodies, and you'd be below all the imbalances. You'd be fine.
Asia's high. Asia's high. Boom. So I want to see us to be persuaded into longs. I want to see us trade to this 1 minute.
If we inverse the hourly and then trade to the 5 minute, that could be a really good play.
I'd be left in the dust if it just ran. I'd be kind of pissed off.
I was gonna enter a one contract insurance play.
I don't even think that does anything.
Well, the size is pretty big here. It says to do 3.
Yeah.
So I'd
Mine says 4.
Still be risking 100 bucks, 100 and some, which is I'm fine with that for an insurance play. But the main thing behind
I think my insurance play is waiting for more confirmation.
Yeah, mine's the hourly inversion, and then I want to see some sort of I want to be able to frame the 10 o'clock wick inside of there.
Just drop it to that 1 minute and then have something internal that looks better. Because currently it looks like we're just smacking the range highs and lows. Just does not look good. But these highs, I did say they were suspicious. Still suspicious. Okay, let's see. If see what happens if I had my limit there. Right there. If I had a limit right
Trade
anchored
into
to that.
the 3 and 2 minute gaps.
My 2 didn't get tapped. Wait, if it's gonna inverse the hourly, it needs to trade into this imbalance. Or well, it doesn't need to do that, but it's gonna be above it in 5 minutes. So it needs to be quick with whatever it does.
Yeah. Well, I either want to see it wick into this imbalance. Like I'd like a decent move into it, not just a shallow wick. I
Well,
like a
I
little
don't
bit
want
of a
I don't think I want below.
not super deep, just like
I want the top half.
yeah, like just a decent run into it that I can frame a like a higher probability order block.
Nope. It's gonna run.
Yeah. If we yeah, right after that 3 minute. If we inverse this hourly gap, I might hop in with like a one contract insurance play, and then I'll look to add.
Oh, I wanted it to trade to that 1 minute. Gosh. Wait, did it trade to the 5 minute? Got a 2R marked out. A bit there. Half of it there.
Yeah, I'm in a small portion as well.
Just half my position at this one. So I'll make an R if it gets up there. Just because we went right out of the 5 minute, so we didn't quite get that 1 minute, which is fine. You don't always get that. But we hit the 5 minute right there. And the order block with the SMT. After some sort of double swing. So
Hourly still doesn't get inverse for another 3 minutes.
yeah. And you know, I think with what we've done and how we reacted to that SMT, I don't think it's going to want to close above the hourly. I think it's going to want to inverse it if we're talking like that. So for a run to Asia's high, relative highs is 100 points. That's my draw. So only a little bit sketched out about my risk, not the trade. My risk couldn't have been in more. Catching a 100-point move and only being, you know, not that much money.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think there'll be a chance to get back in more.
Well, I think with this hour, like the 10 a.m. open, if we get a retracement into, I don't even think we'll get it back into that 5 minute gap. I think it'll just be
I know.
probably shallow retracement expansion.
I know. Yeah. And I'm feeling like any entry. So my entry right now is below the imbalance. It would have to run through the 5 minute to stop me out. I feel like any entry after the hourly inverse, you're gonna need to put at the low that traded to the 5 minute imbalance right here.
Yeah. You pretty much are gonna have to take that 2 minute gap.
Mark out the first inverse. Or the first percent if they're like inverse. You can do that too. And 5 contracts right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to add more on mine here as soon as this 10 a.m. opens and gets a retracement.
Hmm.
I don't know if we'll retrace to the hourly inversion. We might. I'm thinking it's gonna be just like that 2 minute gap and then just go.
Hourly inversion. Hourly change in state. There. So right at the beginning of the live stream, our analysis was kind of short term. We could see if we're gonna reject here and kind of go lower, and it did do that. And YM did take the sell side, and S&T. So that's a since we were trading the more bullish one in that case, we did go to break even here. Then the other side of the bias in the morning was with the invalidation of this hourly imbalance. So I mean, you could have said, oh, this failing, you expect it to be inversed, right? And that's the logic. Now we've inversed it. Even though we entered before the inverse, we're waiting for more to get in to Asia's highs, which is the relative equal highs, which is a suspicious high of day, I'd say. Very suspicious. If you want the retracement, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring on the retracement.
Hmm.
Just to where is what I would say. I wouldn't want it below this expansion, this little expansion leg we had.
Yeah, I added on that 2 minute gap.
Yeah, I think I might be adding here too.
And then I'm gonna go to break even at the 4 hour SIBI. Probably take a small partial because it's not the risk isn't super great there. I think it's a not even a 1-to-1. But then I'm gonna let the rest go to Asia's high.
I didn't get in on that 2 minute. I was too slow. I was talking about how we were right with the bias.
Well, I was watching it. I was hovering over the market buy, and then Top Step X sometimes like the candle will print after like the price of the candle will be up above,
Yeah,
but then the wick will just print randomly,
yeah.
but it won't like trade down there. It did that, and I didn't have a limit, so I just market bought a little bit above the 2 minute.
Okay.
Still a relatively decent fill.
Seems like everybody else is getting fried on NQ this morning. I'm seeing tweets all around, but everybody losing. Ah, no.
Oops.
This guy's winning. What's he taking? Oh, the actual open expansion. Interesting.
Okay, we're traced back into that 2 minute.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Share.
I'd like to see like some nice 1 minute candle closes above the 10 a.m. opening price. We can frame the wick of the 4 hour. I'd like the low to be put in right there.
ES didn't get through the hourly by like a lot.
No, but I looked at YM. So YM was the weakest of the three. It inversed its 50 minute and then traded right to it, and then is starting to expand off it, which is good. Starting to look more bullish. Same with ES. ES is like, yeah, it's not through the hourly, but it's making its way through.
There's just a little S&T that's highs though,
Yep.
but we'll see it. Should see it deliver through it. There's a fraction of a 5-minute gap here.
Yeah, a little sliver right there.
No piece of pie. Let's see what it does. See what it does. I mean, right now we're looking for the this is the 4-hour candle wick. This is what we've done with the 4-hour candle. Right there, look at that. Trading to this 4-hour imbalance is if you're in longs, probably consider something about break even, trailing, or whatever. Look at this reaction here.
Yeah, now we just need to see some good closures above 10 a.m. open price would be good. Ideally on the 3-minute, because then I could frame that as the wick of the 4-hour, and I would want to see a fast expansion. So we didn't get the 3-minute close, but we did get nothing actually.
I did get a fill, and I did add in that move down.
Yeah.
I like this range here from there to there. If we're gonna maintain price in there until we expand, that's really good. I think anything below there is a little bit choppy.
I mean, not the ideal reaction, but
This will be my only trade of the day too. The Asia high. The strong liquidity with that inverse of the hourly. If this isn't delivering, I know that whatever we have is not gonna work out today.
yeah. One, I don't want to see a deep retracement into the hourly inversion and trade like all the way back down into that 5-minute.
Probably because your stop loss doesn't allow for it.
Yeah, but my stop loss is there because
Yeah.
like I'm expecting expansion, and in expansion you don't want to see a super deep retracements. Like I don't want to see I guess it's only 40 points, but the moves we've been getting haven't been super large.
Mark out that 4-hour bullish order.
I would allow for it to trade into the hourly inversion, but I wouldn't want to see a super deep move into it. I'd hope that 3-minute order block that we formed at like 950, 954.
Yeah.
To hold as like a last resort. Obviously, that's why my stop loss is below it.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you look at this 1-minute fair value gap, this should be what holds, right? Because when you're in expansion, you want the premium end of so in a bullish expansion, you want the premium end of things to hold.
Yeah.
Having this trade into that 5-minute right there, the wick got into it.
Right, and if there we go, that's gonna be a trail for me. And trail my stop loss to the low inside the 2-minute gap.
Okay.
So I'm expecting that to be the wick of the 4-hour candle.
Logical.
Now that we've traded into the 1-minute change in state right there.
Yeah.
I want to see this obviously propel price to the 4-hour.
So your stop's tight. I haven't touched mine yet. Yours is there. I have not touched mine. Mine's there. I put a little bit more. I put a little bit more like confidence and stuff.
My charts are frozen again.
It's a fun wick. Or not wick. It's a fun candle.
Yeah.
But you know what? For a second there, it was looking really good because ES was like right next to taking that high, which would have been the invalidation of that S&T.
Mhm.
Liquidity liquor right there. Mark that out. Could potentially be the one last move lower needed.
Right into the 3-minute order block, yeah.
Could be. Could be. That's why I frame this range. That's why I like it staying above there. 3-minute order block, internal imbalances. It's the premium end of it. And if you want something fast, you want it in the premium to deliver. It's going to leave everything here behind. Anything with open limits.
And that was also right into the 3-minute or the hourly inversion.
Yeah. From here to here, there's not much of a difference. They traded to the 5 minute imbalance, but the lows don't really matter. It's the area expanding here. Things get shifted. Let's see what we do. I'm posting the link on Twitter to see if people click on it.
Oh yeah, live. I forgot to post that last night. Actually,
Send it here. Just copy my post. Copy my post.
I can just repost it.
Yeah, do all of them. I want more people viewing it than me. Because I'm
Me
watching
on my phone.
I've got it right here. Hold up. One
Yeah.
watching, and that's me. So
Yeah.
it was great. Yesterday we had 3 people watching. Pull it up my phone. You get 2 people. Still holding that 5 minute, the little pie sliver.
We didn't get the 3 minute changes to hammers.
Yep. And you wait for that upper candle anyway. Pretty much the next, if the next green candle expanding about 4 points. But yeah.
News.
Really? When was this Trump news you're talking about? Okay.
Yes and YM are still.
I'm pretty much diamond handing that 80 points if it goes up there.
Yeah, the risk wasn't good enough to really take anything off at this 4 hour. The next logical target is going to be Asia's high. Yeah.
Well,
Those
if
relatively
that's if that's my main target anyway. Let me give it room to expand here. I need it to expand my P&L.
Mhm.
So we took it. So I gotta go do some management here.
Tap the 4 hour.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't tap it on mine.
We did tap it. We go do some position management. It's a little bit of trailing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna constrict it. I'm just going to the imbalance where I wouldn't want it to go. That lower 5 minute imbalance, now that we've delivered from this upper leg, which I've been talking about. That holding, the premium leg holding in expansion conditions. So I'll shift that. There. TP. So risking at that low, decent amount to make a decent amount up there. So I close that and let it play out. Did you repost that?
Oh no, I'll do that right now.
Good. Slam it.
You posted a new one, or talking about the one you posted an hour ago?
Just a new one. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whichever one's I think the new one's better. Post it twice.
ES is starting to get some good closures on the 15-minute.
I see like all it needs is 6 really good candles, and it's at those highs there.
Yeah, well, it's only 80 points. So.
One Trump candle. It does that.
Yeah.
It likes to do those. Honestly, I don't even see a partial in the cards for me yet. I think I've got a diamond handed.
I mean, yeah, there's. I mean, I even kind of noted that going into the day. I was like, well, there's no like the high day isn't really sponsored by anything. Like, there's no SMT. There was no.
I wrote that down for you. I've got my
Right.
list of.
Yeah. If there would have been SMT with that high, like some sort of high up there with Asia's high, I would have been uh, less influenced by it. But that's kind of always in the back of my head.
Here. This is the pre-market analysis I did. Yeah, already coming to this morning, I don't like the look of the market. Kind of wary. Asia session took my objective from yesterday. S&T delivering from daily highs, looking for a move to the daily internal range of the weekly fair value gap. I stated that, allowed for it to not instantly go there. Mid reversal, Wednesday high of week. I anticipated that. The 4-hour delivered the all-time high run. Internal manipulation. Wanted to see that 4-hour get ran. Said that. ES looks really bearish. Yeah, I do not like the high of the day. So it was more bearish in the morning. You said, oh, wait, no, here. Sorry. I do not like the high of the day. It's not structured. Higher time frame structure is more bearish, so I allow it. But
Yeah.
only allowed it if the hourly was holding.
Yep.
Hourly is not holding, so.
Yeah, we inverse hourly, trade right back down into it, hold that 2-minute gap, get a change in state off of it. It's good.
This 5-minute close looks nice. ES above those highs. Get rid of the S and T's. They don't exist anymore. This 4-hour imbalance. Why is it lower probability? We got a massive wick when we formed the 4-hour imbalance that took these relative equal lows. Close back up there. Green candle consolidation, move lower. Did close below the mid of that wick, but it then formed SMT and then is rallying back up. So if we're delivering from the sell side, then you look at this bearish imbalance, bearish premium imbalance to be, used on the buy side of the curve here. So we'll see. Start working through it. Mark it out. Not that big point wise either. See, look, okay. We'll watch this. Right now it's traded right to the midpoint. It's held the midpoint. If we are closing up above there, it's going to be invalidated, regardless of the close on it. You look at the previous 4-hour candle that we just closed and the new one that we just opened and how they're forming here. We just went right off that 4-hour order block. That's the 4-hour order block, that blue line. So right now, more confluences would tell me that we're going to close here, use it, and then run. Then hold it and reverse from here.
Yeah, right off the 4-hour order block, hourly inversion, it's clean. So this 4-hour fair value gap should just get ran. This one that we're in right now. And this should be straight shot to Asia's high.
You see how like small it actually is in the 1 minute? Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah.
We hit the constant encroachment. We trade down. Now we're pushing back up into it. So if we're getting the close about the constant encroachment there, the midpoint, then yeah.
Yeah, my my stop loss is below the 5 minute bodies inside of the 5 minute gap. I'm not gonna trail yet, just because we have that 3 minute and the order block as well. I do want to see it expand though. I'd ideally just be left open.
I'm at break even. I don't care about the results of the trade anymore. Break even's right here, where it's marked out. I think if it's gonna hesitate and hold the 4 hour imbalance, then you know, not looking good for.
Well, it is also just a giant imbalance on any time frame because of the move last night.
Yeah,
the tariff news.
It's safer to be at a break even here than to leave an open stop loss where you're losing a decent amount. I'll take the break even, and it'd still probably be done for the day if that took me out there.
Yeah, I would too. I don't see anything. I don't see anything else.
Look at this. 69-degree wedge.
Should actually look for some new, not new wedges, just a new wedge.
69-degree wedge. They got it's 100 and some bucks. This company makes it. That would be 69. It is
Yeah.
Close to the green.
Well,
just
we were golfing with a guy yesterday, or 2 days ago, and he had a 60-degree, and he said like he would have let me try it if I was right-handed, but I'm not. So he showed me, he like lays it in the bunker, he lays it completely flat, and he said he just swings as hard as he can and just flops it onto the green. Those are some of the most consistent bunker shots I've ever seen, though.
Look at this guy hitting the bunker. 69-degree.
You might as well just get a 90-degree. It's buttery.
Looks like he
Oh,
chunked
we're pumping too.
He chunked that. Good.
Well, I think I'm gonna get a 54-degree and a 60-degree.
I'm gonna get a 60. I need a 60-degree.
Dad, do you have a 60? 58? You have 58, don't you? Yeah.
Okay, well,
I need something that goes like 100 yards
okay, so
because that's a bad distance for me.
sand wedge, which I use a sand wedge because I don't have a 60 in my bag, is a 54 to 56.
Yep.
So pretty much I've got a 56, so I need a 60 because my sand wedge goes 150. There's different ways that I hit it, so that's why. I can't believe that there's only one person watching it, and it's me.
And
I'm the only one taking the trade call out when everybody else could be up. They could be up 2R right now.
Yeah.
They could be sitting
printing right now, and nobody's in here watching.
They could be.
We got to make some posts.
They could be sitting $700 in profit on all of their accounts right now.
we got to make a post after, and be like, "You just fumbled, whatever, like $4,000 by not being in our live."
Yeah. All right, I did realize some just to be paid for my efforts. My TP is still good. I only reduced my actual TP by $200.
Yeah, it's fine.
By securing 250.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
And then that's the insurance too. I did say I was gonna diamond hands it, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm also diamond handsing this.
Put my
Just gonna let it go.
executions on here. They're not real executions, but people should understand that.
Nice follow through. I hate when when you're taking a trade and all you have to the left is imbalances. Like that's it.
Well, you know what? I don't mind that because it's almost quicker. It's almost like lower resistance having the imbalances. And I actually it is lower resistance having the imbalances.
I mean, when you have a one-sided move, but it's like efficiently delivered, I think that would be lower resistance.
Yeah.
Because you have like when you have all these inefficiencies, it's just like obviously inefficiently delivered price. So then it's got to spend time in those areas. Whereas if it was just one-sided but like back and forth and just slowly grinding lower, it's efficiently delivered, so you can just run out everything at once. I mean, I still would expect this to be relatively fast. I'm at break even now. For sure.
I mean, banger trade to end the week off.
Yeah.
You know, if you have to wait all week for a good trade and today was the only trade that you took, then you did your job right. There's another software company called Trade Nova that just came out where it's their first post is AI trading mentor, and then they've got everything that Trade Path or whatever he's calling it has. Or what is it? Trade Map.
Trade Map, yeah. It was. I think it was Trade Path, but then he had some legal issues with it.
He had to change it because there was a company in Panama actually called Trade Path.
Yeah.
Where it was.
Or like Kazakhstan or something. Yeah.
Where it was actually following. It was a trade map.
Yeah.
You know, you heard of the Salman Nisari?
Yeah.
Or whatever his name is.
The guy that trades soups.
Salman. Salon.
Is that the guy that trades soups?
No, he doesn't trade soups. He trades like this. He'll take this order block.
Yeah.
And then he'll manage it as it goes into the imbalance through the imbalance.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think he'll take like that. But like when he's talking about an order block, he'll take anything. He'll take the last candle, regardless of how many down candles are in that sequence. Yeah. So he'd take this.
Yeah, I mean, you get really good risk. So,
but he uses all the other confluences that an ICT trader would use. He'd use all the fair value gaps, all the order blocks, everything like that.
Yeah.
Right. He might see this, say, oh, it's in the 5-minute breaker or 5-minute order block and everything, and he'll just take it closing above there. But in this case, it closes above the 1 minute too, and the 3-minute forms that. But
Golf Town's actually got some sales on wedges right now. Might have to go.
You don't have a Golf Town.
Go order some online. Well, because I don't have like 100-yard club. I always gotta like Jimmy rig one of my other clubs. I gotta like half swing it or put some extra juice into it.
I need a 60.
I might get a 54. I feel like I'd hit that.
Don't you have a sandwich?
I have a 56 degree, yeah. But
I
need something for like
56.
I need something for like 100 yards.
How do you hit your 56?
I think I hit it like. Well, it's more like 80, unless I like close the face and like you do some other stuff.
Tilt your hands forward like you do when you're shipping.
Yeah.
This isn't a trading live stream, guys. It's a golf live stream.
Golf, everything. We have nobody in the chat. Otherwise, I'd ask like what a good wedge is, but Gonna ask myself, I guess. I don't know. Those Jaws ones are nice. That's what I got. $160. Not bad. It's a deep retracement, but
That's why I want a partial.
it's
And it's like,
inevitable. I already partialed. Yeah,
yeah, and you don't feel like you're
I'm,
holding everything. And
yeah, I'm small green on the day, so regardless, doesn't matter.
we had tea time today with your dad.
Yeah, we're at 2:30.
Yeah.
Be nice to have a what is this 500 times four, little 2K day, and then go golfing.
Little 6K on my end.
Yeah, there we go. 6K, sized in. I was in six actually. My TV was like over 1,000, but I wanted to secure some green, so I took partials at the.
Well, if it hits Asia's high, it'll be about $6,000 total.
Yeah, that's solid. I took partials at
I could
the.
put that in the title. We could put 8K because if you would have made two grand and I'd made six, we put it in the title, and then we can convert it to Canadian too and say $11,500 day.
Just inflate it like that. I like that though. Canadian's good for that reason. Just get extra money.
It's funny. Things in Canada are about the same price as they are in the States.
I know. Well, because whenever we go to the States, it feels like we're paying so much because it's like this is the same price in Canada.
Well, except for houses.
Yeah. Well,
But it depends. In Canada, it depends where you are too. I think it's about the same. Look at these gloves here. I was
golf
thinking
clubs.
about making these. Like,
Oh yeah, I've seen those before.
Didn't even know they existed.
Yeah, I've seen those before. I actually played with somebody that had one.
If I could get a glove that was guaranteed not to rip, I'd buy it. And I'd pay like $60 for it. If it was never gonna rip, never gonna get crusty.
You can get a chipper. You know those like
Yeah,
chipping putters.
I showed you one.
Yeah, well that guy we were golfing with had one, but it's $250 for a chipper.
I showed you. We were
I think
at
it's just.
Sport Check. Sport Check has one.
Oh, but yeah, it's a shitty one though.
They've got the double sided.
Yeah. I've been seeing so many people with Scotty Camerons recently. It's like everybody has one. But they're not as forgiving as the blade putters, which is what we got, which I think we could use the extra.
Blade putters.
Yeah, so like what my dad uses, like that. It's like thin. We have the mallet. It's like the whole.
Yeah.
Like it's thicker.
Yeah.
So like if you have the blade putter and you hit it like a little bit off the toe, it's gonna hit it super bad. But with ours, it's more forgiving. So if you hit,
sorry,
if you like
blade putters are more forgiving. The guy yesterday had that mallet.
a mallet Cameron, yeah,
But I heard it's hard.
yeah.
The face of it's hard. It's a harder putter than like a softer putter.
You just wouldn't have to hit it as hard.
You heard the lab putters.
Yeah,
those putters are soft apparently, and since they're balanced in the center, they look cool when you hit it. It kind of is straighter. I don't know. But it also feels slightly gimmicky.
I don't know my putting's terrible. Even though I have a mallet, big face, still can't hit it square. He's someone with a bigger face. And you need like I don't know. I need tape two putters together or something.
Yeah. You know, I messaged Bray yesterday and said,
"Oh, you told him to tune in?
Stop into the live stream," but he didn't. Honestly, I did expect this to be a little longer because the size was slightly lower today, or the volatility was slightly lower today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all right. This will be an all-day hold.
Next 46 points should be. I'd go out and say that they want to run it. The last 25% of the move, they want to get it done as quick as they can.
Okay, go to just zoom out real quick, make it look good. Like just show like the whole trade. I'm just gonna post a picture on Twitter. Say you're fumbling.
You want me to go to a different time frame?
Yeah, maybe go to like
You want me to take off my? Let me take off my stuff. That looks nasty.
learn how to operate a phone.
Here, I'll just put my. Okay, I don't want to remove my. Just do that.
Holy man, what's the zoom on this thing? I'm like way back here.
What? You taking a picture of the live stream? Or you taking a picture?
Well, like me in the trade and then live stream. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I got a better fill though.
that's fine. I got a good risk on mine.
I do too. Here,
So we got the double purge.
I also posted it too. Here, I did this.
Can I like
I
edit
posted
it?
this, but only 2 people saw it. Maybe I got to do this one.
Crop. There we go.
There. There's the live stream now. There,
Oh yeah.
take a picture of that one. All you need is a clean chart.
You don't need anything.
Watch it like this. I was like, oh my god, there's 2 people watching, but it's you.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we need like hashtags and stuff in the description.
I did see that before.
Yeah, maybe that's
I
what we're
don't think
missing.
YouTube works off of hashtags though. TikTok, not YouTube though. No, I actually can't play ice balls. I think they're weird. I tried to play one. Weird. The drive ones. I can't play the drive ones. The
Oh
really
yeah,
hard,
they're
the
they're
hard
hard.
ones.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of those either. I played one for like 3 or 4 holes, and just putting with it felt super off.
Yeah.
And then I ended up losing in the pond, so it didn't matter.
See, I couldn't play it because I would hit it and it would just die right into the ground. Well, I mean, you like how it's above the 4 hour, but you don't like how long it's taken to get to that Asia's high.
Yeah. I mean,
Today?
No.
Oh. Yeah.
We have ah we have an SMT like with this internal high with YM, but it's not like obviously not the biggest thing.
So weird.
I want to see this 50-minute get a better closure though. I don't want to see it get a like a 5 minute change in state to the downside or anything?
Well, still, I don't go bearish. So. I don't like how we didn't leave an imbalance though. Right now, as we're trading lower, no imbalances. Not a 5 minute, really. It's just this like 15-minute move.
We need like a Shopify notification kind of thing whenever somebody joins a live, so we know when it's not just our phones in the chat.
Should do that. Everything in the house, different YouTube account, watching it.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if like if you commented a bunch on both the accounts, if it would like boost it somehow.
All right. Well,
And I mean, if this stops at a break even for the remainder, it's just gonna be a consolidation day, I would assume.
I wouldn't say consolidation, but it might just mess around for the rest of it. It almost feels like it's going to come back to the break even because it didn't run quick enough. But
Yeah.
you gotta have hope. You gotta be like, this is the manipulation.
Well, like if you're looking at the 4 hour candle, the wick that we base the trade off of should be the low, typically, and you would just continue expanding. You wouldn't get this deep retracement. So
Whatever.
I already secured profit, so it doesn't matter.
I just, you look at the 15-minute, you see, we traded to that premium 15-minute balance, right? Like that's what, that could be an area of resistance. That's why it was like, I should do a partial.
I partialed right before that, right before we tapped into it. But then, I mean, look at it the other way. Like this 15-minute candle that opened at 10:30, trades lower, takes out this internal 5 minute sell side.
Oh yeah,
And we're wicking back above.
Yeah.
So like you could frame this now as the wick of the 15-minute candle. I'm gonna mark out that 2 minute. That 2 minutes basically gonna be like the telltale of the trade if it's gonna be break even or if it'll go. Where'd you get these? Oh, they're pretty good, right? Yeah. But I looked on, there wasn't much in there. A little bit. Sure. Yeah. I grabbed another one. 18 grams of sugar. Like whole, like any garlic or something. Well, I guess if it was real honey, it would be terrible. It was like cheaper to do the free ones, right? We do have a 15-minute gap, small one, super small, right above the, what is that, 2-minute gap? Yeah, right above that 2-minute gap, kind of at that 2-minute order block. I don't want to see it trade that low, but if we can get above this 2-minute inverse, it should be quicker. Wait, Logan, if I open up another tab and pull up the live stream, will it say we have another viewer? Or will it stay the same? I don't think it adds any. Oh, it goes off account.
Yeah.
Oh, our account actually shows up now when you look it up.
Because it's live, actively.
Yeah. Here we go, 3 people.
It's only we're only gonna be live as long as it keeps going up.
Yeah.
If it goes down, I'm gonna end the thing.
3 people in chat.
You're on your phone?
Quick, get on your phone. We'll get to 4 record viewers.
Got the same counts. Oh wait, no. Okay, hold on. One doesn't come up. You search up the collective. It doesn't
Check the chat. You got a message in the chat.
Why isn't it here?
It was like a few down.
The collective trading.
Yeah. It was just. Did you click live? At the top? And scroll down a little bit and it should be right there.
Oh, right there. Sick looking, dude. Who wouldn't click on this?
I know. You got to comment in the chat. You got to look at it.
Wow, I see the viewers are picking up. Viewers are picking up. We got 4 people watching, 3 people watching right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I put in the chat, I'm like, thank you guys for the call that I can pay right now.
We got another viewer. We got another viewer in here, Max.
Oh. He didn't come in here, so it doesn't mean the trade's over yet. Still got time.
We have 5 people watching now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's all 5 of my phones.
When you guys do a little video, you should have Max in it too.
Oh, we're live right now.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no camera though.
You want Max? You should get Max here.
Yeah.
Some people have their cat. Some guy was trading with his cat, and his cat was like on his head. They're just like sitting up on his head.
Your cat jumps in your keyboard and press Shift S on top step X and it enters your cells.
Yeah.
And you don't notice.
You're in Fullport cells.
Is it Shift S? No, that's
Wait.
just on TradingView.
Wait, so 5 people, right? You're not
Yeah.
actually.
Oops.
You're on 2 accounts.
Yeah.
And I'm on 2 accounts, so it's 4. So there's 1 person here.
It was the
There's one real person and 4 fake people.
It's the comments. People, they're seeing the comments and being like, "Wow."
Do we have to keep staying stuff in here?
Pay attention. You guys are the face of the future.
Yeah.
Printing right now.
Yeah. Even the people in the comments, they agree with it. They're
Yeah.
like, oh wow, I've made so much money. The conviction that we had in the play allowed for this guy to sell his house and then invest all of it within 10 minutes.
Oh, this is gonna be an all day trade.
You posted the link. You reposted the link, right?
Yeah, I
For the
reposted
thing?
Yep.
All right. Well, the world needs to know.
it. Spam it again, I guess.
Yeah, they need it. They need to see the trade hit here because we still got another 60 points, 64 points to Asia's high. You know, I'd like to think that it's going to happen the next hour here, but I'd really want this hourly close to be like,
Not where it's at.
if it closed at least at 23,000, it would be fine. Okay, we got 9 minutes to do that. You think it does that?
Well, I at least wanted to close above that 1 o'clock buy side from July 11th.
Yeah.
If we close below there, it's gonna retrace and we'll probably get stopped. It's the little break even stop. That's fine.
Isn't it funny how ES hasn't even got above this high here?
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason too. Is ES and YM are feeling to kind of catch up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, ES might inverse its hourly. It's pretty close, actually.
I'll
See.
watch that because ES inversing the hourly is it kind of flipping? It'd be more bullish if it was inversing the hourly because before it did look quite bearish. Yes, when it had the the 4 hour delivering from there. Oh wait,
Well, I think honestly the last resort for this is going to be this 15-minute gap that we're trading into right now. It's super small, so it's not putting much weight on it, but it's there. So
it is there.
that the 2-minute gap and the order block is kind of last resort for me. Okay, there we traded into it. Tapped into that 50-minute.
ES did not take that internal low.
Okay, SMT, like that.
I don't know. This might be we might be ending the live stream, guys.
Might be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be over. Yeah, it's just a deeper retracement than you want to see.
Yeah, that's fine. Where's the?
Actually, you know what it probably does? So reject it off that premium imbalance. Stop sort of break even. You're gonna retrace.
I don't want to trade after this.
No, I'm not either. But it's gonna retrace a little more, and then it'll get the final push.
There you go. That was the. Oh, I'm only up 260. Whatever.
Up 260.
Oh, yeah, right to the break even. Okay, that's
Break even
fine.
day.
What your contract were in?
8.
I was in 5 or 6. 6. I was in 6.
Well, I didn't.
If it would have played out.
If I closed all of it at the high, I would have been up 1,000, almost. But I wasn't closing there because I'm holding it to Asia's high.
All right. There's live. We'll see you Monday.
But you don't want to. You're not tilting. You want to get another entry.
No, I'm done.
What?
Shutting it off.
You don't want to do another entry.
Done for the day.
It reverses from right here. That'd be a bad break even stop loss. That'd be it stopped me right there. Traded down to interesting. We're getting like a bearish delivery from here. It's almost looking like it's going to kind of flip the script, and it's a really exaggerated kind of seek and destroy day, but it's not what I wanted to see. Whatever. Plus. Mhm. Oh, oh. Huh. So ES closed into the hourly for yep, to the same price level. Interesting. And NQ did not close that good for bullish perspective.
Did you go outside already? boy and you want to and you go outside. And you go outside.
Oh, if it goes right up, it actually stopped me right to the thing. Oh wow, that could be annoying. We'll see.
Last trade of the day, sure up 250. Could be up 650. I'm just gonna play with my chart. Let this one play out and don't overmanage it.
Yeah, I got stopped up by like 2 points. I break even here. Yeah, they suck.
Mm-hmm.
When it keeps running, let's say it went my TP, that would suck.
Yeah.
Like it stopped. It got stopped right there, which is unfortunate. Come on. I was considering this inversion, but if we're gonna use this and continue delivering on the sell side of the curve, then I might be reconsidering stuff. Initially in the morning, I had more of a bearish bias, and then I flipped my bias right about here to see above London's high, and then into Asia's highs relative eagle highs. And I think now that we've traded up into this 4 hour, being so small, we probably still trade to there. It's not offering it though. It's a Friday, it might not. Either that, or we needed to trade to this hourly and then work our way out. Whatever we do there.
finger pumping.
Just took this internal low. There.
I think maybe.
If we were going to do anything that would make me get back into a long, it would need to be us trading into this hourly imbalance, the inverse here, so the BPR. And then like this 5-minute change in state. I'd do that. There's an SMT right here. Is why I'm taking that. Oh, let's do this. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like getting back in trades after I get stopped at break even, but the first trade was like this. There. And it was going to Asia's highs. The relative equal highs. You know, and I can't really go bearish here. Like I can't flip my bias to bearish because now we've invalidated this hourly. Despite trading above these highs, you could say, oh, that's a manipulation. But I think the time to deliver lower would have been from the hourly initially with this 15-minute inverse and change in state. But you did put an SMT in. Then you rally, then you inverse it. Then you trade back into it with this buy side that is super suspicious. That was one of the first things that I said in the morning was these highs being relatively equal like that. If we're going to invalidate this hourly, I want to see those highs taken or these highs taken. You know, and I don't even like this SMT. I don't like SMTs with YM. Make it clean and actually trade to the hourly right there. 4 hour block too. Right there. It's a pretty slow day though. We really haven't gone anywhere. Open, boom, boom. Yeah, I could care less if, you know, this thing's gonna run down to here, take these lows. My initial idea didn't work out for shorts, so. And for me to even want to be in shorts, oh wow. For me to even want to be in shorts, it would have been within there. No, I'm not gonna trade dumping. It's dumping. Look at this. No, it's dumping. Like it's not going anywhere. It's just went straight down. I was like, yeah, you could, you know, I could have framed shorts, but this it wasn't my because there's the S&T there. But that's not my. If I have a bias, I don't want to flip it that easy. Because I'm like, oh yeah, it's shorts, but then it just trades down to this right here and goes right back up. Like, yeah, so it's traded to the hourly right now, but that doesn't look that good. This 4 hour candle trading into there. But then I was like, cool. I wouldn't want to see like how we formed the S&T here, forming that and then rallying. Cool.
Go to that. Well, yeah, like that should hold.
Right.
It'll probably be like a.
I'm still looking for. Yeah. There could still be a trade, bro. It would be on the long side for me. And it would need to be like a something better here, like this 2 minute inverse. We just wanted to get discounted here. I want to get real discounted. Oh, your thing must have timed out. There was 3 people. There was 3 people. So I started talking because I was like, it's 3 people, but it was just you. I have to maybe get in size. I have to get in a trade. Like I have to get in one of these things. My God. 6 minis. To go. I do not like that hourly close. They're taking that high into the hourly imbalance order block and rejecting. But us being in this hourly BPR, you know, there could be opportunity for still this move to Asia's high. You know, if it was going to be a little bit delayed, it'd kind of start expanding. No, it should start expanding relatively soon. If it's going to be bullish, it's going to run before 11:30. Sure. Now that we've traded to this very, very discount BPR here, I do not favor the short side there because there's S&Ts. Wait. Oh. Oh. See, now this is with YM. I don't like YM. That's with YM. That's with... Okay, this is a good one. Let's do yes. Good. Let's see if we can get through that. Picking the crap up. Okay. 9:45. There.
Reversal.
You in longs?
Reversal.
You getting in longs?
I don't know. Are you in longs?
I'm in longs.
Yeah.
You getting in longs?
There we go. That's actually printing.
It's fucking slam.
Yeah.
You know, for
Same logic behind the trade.
it's the same logic. Yeah. For the entry purposes, not that I want it to be filled, but I'm gonna put my thing there so you guys can see what I'm making. This is the trade. I'm in this, actively in this from that fill price. This is a paper trading account, but this is just to show what trade it is. I don't want this to be filled. It's been the 3-minute inverse. The 2-minute closing in 10 seconds above here would be an order block. 1 minute invalidated this lower imbalance. The 5-minute is looking like it would close up there. We got this 2-minute close there. That's good. I do believe that this is a max win on the day.
Max win.
So we shall see. Cool. We're in the 2-minute order block then. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's not an important time frame. I liked the momentum. Like, I really liked the momentum delivering out of that hourly.
Yep.
And still being bullish.
Larger wick.
Not fading the bullish bias quite yet. You know, that bearish delivery is more of a retracement delivery, in my opinion. It wasn't like we're bullishish. I'm actually going to get filled on my limit here. So, whatever. Okay. Wow. I really don't like that 5-minute now. That that 22-point move against us. Wow, could have closed the 5-minute up there. Not that I, removed my faith in the trade because of it, but
I mean, you'd want this. Yeah, if this 3-minute inversion holds,
well, the 3-minute, the
And
2-minute, the 1-minute.
and then forms an order block off this, then it's chilling and it's going up.
Well, pretty much if it, if we start expanding from right now, we have the 5-minute inverse because it closes this minute. So if this candle's above right now, then yeah. Okay, just talking your mic.
Yep. Check.
Okay, I was making sure it was working because you just turned the computer back on. So
As soon as this closes above that opening price of that 1122 candle, it should just be a straight shot to that
which
1030 buy side.
The opening price of the 122, yeah. I really want the next 7 seconds, or sorry, 7 seconds, the next 14 seconds to get this 5-minute inverse here. Be really nice. Wow. Okay. This is looking. We'll see.
I don't know, I still
It's fine.
I
I'm just
still
saying,
like the thesis of it.
yeah, but that was the lowest it could go though.
Into the 3-minute gap, build it, 2-minute.
I
build
do
everything.
I do like it because I could see this totally being like a continuation by, and like everything's been chopped for the last hour and a half. Pretty much since open, we haven't moved.
But yeah, this should be the buy model. From internal range liquidity to external.
We got the 4 order block. Look at the 50-minute order block down there. Look what we traded to before
Yeah.
we just got that instant reaction, right? 50-minute order block. That's beautiful.
50-minute order block, hourly inversion,
Yeah.
and
The
so
BPR.
basically BPR, yeah.
BPR down there, right?
4 hour.
I want.
Yeah, this is good. So
Well, it needs to run. The less time I think I can spend down in that 1-minute IFEG down there and rally quicker, the better. I'm fine with the loss, but I don't want to take it. You know what I mean? I think the safe play right there would have been to wait for that 5-minute inversion, but I wanted to play it slightly more aggressive in case it did just like it got 40 points away, right? We've done that in a candle. The only thing I'd say is like, yeah, we can get an internal sweep, but again, I didn't even want an internal sweep. Nobody'd want an internal sweep in that.
well, after you
situation.
deliver off the gaps with the change in state,
You don't want the internal sweep, right?
no. Yeah, the only thing is like, yeah, still holding that 15-minute Sibi. The
I don't think we're holding a 50-minute SIBI. Oh, up there in the premium. Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, no, I meant 5-minute. Yeah, that 5-minute close is gonna.
we have the 50-minute in the premium, but again, that was just I think that was a temporary level for like getting the retracement here. Then we're running it back through. So like this expanding and inversing that 5-minute would be very beautiful. Very beautiful. That 5-minute close would give me a lot of security. feel very safe. Very safe. Did that. I'm impressed by how well it's held that IFEG there. Usually, if you get a sell side of the curve, that's a little bit late in delivery. The buy side should be aggressive, which is what I want. See, like if I was drawing an accurate move that I want, right? I want something like this, quicker. Not right. This move from the high to the low was 40 minutes, right? So that same move from the low to the high, I want it 10 minutes shorter. Okay. Could do this. There's no use in me adding. I'm already in size. 5 minute got immersed. All right.
Yep. Yeah, it looks
The
good. Now.
stream for all the people watching. If you're holding, good on you. I'm going to grab a coffee. Make it go up.
Once we get this 3-minute change in state and this 3-minute order block delivering off that 3-minute gap or BPR, this should just straight shot to the pre-market buy side. Even right now, later entry, still really good risk. Take the 3-minute order block, stop below the low inside the 3-minute BPR. Still got a 1.5 R to the pre-market buy side. It's a good trade. Okay. That could be another entry right there on the 3-minute change in state. Hourly gap, 4-hour order block, hourly internal, 5-minute inversion, delivering off a breaker, 3-minute inversion, Order block, yep. Got all the confluences. Should bullish scenario, this should go to Asia's high. I will be taking it off at pre-market buy side and calling it a day.
Oh, it's not moving.
No, we just got the 3-minute change in state though,
Okay, cool.
and 3-minute order block
Still nobody watching.
delivering the BPR.
Still nobody watching. Wow. Here's some. There we go. That feels good. Try to take it around. Cocaine. Down around cocaine. She don't mind. Okay, down. The next person that joins, I'll be like, "Yo, so we got a new viewer in here." What am I gonna say? We got a new viewer in here. We do this. We're gonna start doing this every day. So thanks for joining us. This is only our second live stream. We did one yesterday, and yeah, today we provided some value and a little bit of education, a little bit of profits, a little bit of jokes, a little bit of golf talk.
Wedge
We're
talk.
waiting for the trade to play out. So.
Wedge talk.
Yeah, some 69-degree wedge talks. Yes. So right now, what I'm looking at is this trade. If it's running up to the high, that's I can't make more money than that. I'm pretty much limited by Top Step. Tremaine Trades took the first percentage fair value gap short.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Remember how we said that this is the inversion, but I wouldn't take it because I'm not that ballsy.
Yeah.
It did this then, and then I was like,
Yeah, and I checked. Tanya shorted the gap, like on the retracement, the inversion of it.
I took my limit off because I felt my intuitive state.
Yeah.
My intuition told me freaking do that. Wanna run cocaine.
Then flipped, cut the long. Garrett took the same long as us as well.
These on here?
The 3-minute. Took
Oh,
a
over
3-minute
there.
gap.
Over there? Okay.
3-minute gap. Stop loss at this 3-minute low. Took it to the premium 15-minute.
If I were to have faith in the trade, I would have pretty good faith in this trade. I think it deserves a scale. Shouldn't it not trade to the 5-minute inverse anymore? Right?
I have mine below the low, the 5-minute swing low that was like below the 5-minute.
All right.
So basically what yours is, yeah. That's where I got mine. It shouldn't trade that low. I just don't feel safe trailing it. I mean, yeah, I just don't want to get too aggressive with the stock. I might go.
I did the
rejection
5-minute.
block.
I did the 5-minute previous candle body that was then taken, which is like close to the rejection of the
That's like right at the 1-minute rejection block. Yeah.
right there. It's just like a point or two below it.
Yeah.
What is happening in here?
Printing longs right now.
There.
You're in 5. You're in, oh my god, 10.
It's going up. Up to there.
Yep.
Yeah, but the first one got stopped at break even, right on that, right there, break even. So actually got a little better of a fill for the same kind of idea, but this one I'm not holding up to there.
I'm just holding this to the pre-market highs.
Yeah.
I like these trades better when you have like structure to the left to
Like
take profit at.
the continuation trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't bad.
Like, yeah, looking back, obviously, the 2.5R or whatever it was right at that premium 15-minute imbalance, which would have been a really good take profit. I did take profit there, but could have been a full off. Getting greedy, holding all the way to Asia's high.
That was just my draw. That's why. I wouldn't consider myself greedy. I was just wanting to make more money. That's funny. I'm not greedy. I just wanted to make more money. Bro, who's the one person watching? This guy's a G. He's been watching the entire time.
He's been printing. Yeah, that one guy who's definitely not you is printing right now. Geez, called it like, how many trades did we call it today? Okay, call it a short that got break even. Call out 2 longs, 3 longs. Call it 3 longs. So 1 break even. And then 1 was a pyramid, I guess, to the first entry, which was a partial and then a break even on that. And then this one so far is green beans. Pull up the YouTube live real quick.
YouTube live is chilling. I keep tweeting about it. I want more people to see this shit. What we're doing
live.
Unbelievable the amount of market precision.
We're basically giving free money away.
Even free sauce. I'm actually gonna do a partial of 3.
Just a like and subscribe would be appreciated.
Okay. I'm now realized $511 on the day. My risk today never exceeded $500. So I've technically made a 1 hour on the day. My final position of 7 contracts taken off at this high will be putting my total on the day to about 1,300 per account, 4 accounts. Close. Posting my trades on Twitter so people see this shit. Absolutely rinsing everybody else. You know what I might do? I might get it close to taking the high and try out my shit until it's max winning.
Yeah.
But I wanted to partial as we traded to the fully filled 4-hour imbalance there.
I took a partial there.
You've got the live stream. I've still got it filled right here. This one.
Yeah. That's good.
No, don't believe that. Don't think that me doing that there is lack of confidence in the trade. It's simply, security. Always need a little bit of that. I feel like I should pull the actual execution chart up for the real thing. Here, boys. Oh, it got filled. Fuck.
Oh, there's TP.
Oh shit, it got filled.
Hey, there's TP.
I wanted to be recording it. Ah, shit.
Okay, well, this probably goes a lot higher. This is going to Asia's high. I didn't even know it was pumping that much. I was focused on posting on Twitter.
Regardless, I am up today. So we're going to end the live stream there.
I'm up 500.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry to the people that didn't tune in and might watch a clip or 2 of this live stream after I chop it up and throw it into my Twitter. And tell people that they better tune in tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but they better tune in Monday, or they better tune in Wednesday because we're going on a golf trip.
Oh, that's right. We could no, live stream from there would be tough.
It would be very.
We
tough.
could just upload a trade recap.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clip that up and I'm gonna post about the trade.
Yeah, up 500.
Holy shit!
Up
all called for free live on the YouTube.
What's 1,400 times 4?
That would be 600.
Yeah, that's what I made. It's all that's good. We're ending the live stream, so we're ending this.
Is it over?